Hey Book Dragons, I am so glad you've joined me today, and I am so excited to share with you a reading vlog. And this was a trip that I took to California with my partner to celebrate her birthday, and I got some reading done and all that fun stuff. So I am going to share that with you right now, and I hope you really enjoy it. Hey everybody, so this is technically day 2 of our trip. We just got done at Disneyland for the day and seeing all the things, so you'll see like clips of our trip to Disneyland and probably some California adventure tomorrow sprinkled in throughout this video. But I'm just getting sat down to do some reading, and I'm kind of doing a surprise book this time, and that is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I have had so many people that are after me to read Red Rising, and so now is the time where I will be reading Red Rising. So I'll have some clips. You get to see me do some reading. You get to see some other clips of maybe our apartment here that we rented, and you'll see some stuff from Disneyland and all the things. So here we go. Hey guys, so doing another check-in, and if you saw my clip earlier, you know that I was starting Red Rising. I got 2 chapters in, and I am no longer reading Red Rising. I gave it 2 chapters. I was going to give it 3 chapters, but it was just so painfully boring that I decided just not to keep up with it at all. There's so many books to read, so little time. You heard the phrase, why bother reading a book I'm not enjoying? And that's going to disappoint people, because I have so many people that have told me to give Red Rising a shot. So I did give it a shot, and I just, it's told from the first person perspective of Darrow, and I could care less about Darrow at this point. His life is so boring, in my opinion. He's just working in the mines, and nothing is really happening. And I'm just, I don't know. I'm over it. It's not for me. And first person narratives don't always click with me. Some do, some don't. But it's okay. I'm good with that. But I've had some other really good reads so far on this trip. One of which is Digital Fortress by Dan Brown. I've been reading that and really liking it. It started off slow for me, so even though it was really good, it was still really slow, and so it's taken me a while to really get into it. But I'm fully invested now. It's gotten to a point in the book where I just can't put it down. And that's been my experience with all of Dan Brown's books. He's one of my favorite authors, so I'm really enjoying getting into one of his earlier books. This is his either first or second book that he wrote, and so I'm loving it. His character work is great. The story's intriguing, and it's really gotten good now. So I'm all over it. And then the other one is Dungeon Crawler Carl, surprisingly. And I say it surprised me because I'm not normally one who reads lit RPG like this. So this is my first lit RPG. I've never read one before, and I was really hesitant, but everybody seems to love Dungeon Crawler Carl on BookTube, especially right now. And I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot because my partner has the audiobook, and we were getting ready for our road trip to California, right? So we're like, okay, let's listen to the audiobook. And I'm so glad we did. We got about halfway through it on the way here, and now we have something to finish on the way back on our road trip back. So I'm really excited. I'm having a blast, and I can't wait to see what I think once I finish the book. Princess Donut is such an amazing character. If you don't know who Princess Donut is, she's a cat, and that's all I'm gonna say. But she's definitely my favorite character. One other reason that I was hesitant on this series wasn't just because it was lit RPG, but because it's a narrator that I'd heard not that great things about. And the narrator's not great, okay? He's good, but he's not great. And I am very impressed that he does all of the voices, which are many and varied in the book. So that's really impressive. And even though I don't love his narration, I like it enough to continue. And apparently he narrates the way he does for a specific reason that comes up later in the series, so I'm very intrigued to see what that's all about. But we'll see how I do with finishing book 1, and then we'll decide if I want to read the rest of the series. But I'm enjoying it so far, and every time Carl says, "God damn it, donut," I'm just dying. I mean, there's so many laugh out loud moments, so I'm having a blast. And yeah, so I will check in with you guys again probably tomorrow. Have a good night. Welcome to day 2 of, well, technically day 3 of our trip. But this is day 2 of our adventure park excursions. And we're getting ready to go to California Adventure Park today. I'll give you a little bit of a glimpse of nice painting on the wall there. Little glimpse of the city. It's a really nice morning, it looks like. So, yeah. Our Airbnb is in the 6th floor of a high-rise. Well, not really a high-rise. There's only 7 or 8 floors, I guess. But yeah, this has been really nice. Although we woke up this morning to the fire alarm, or the smoke alarm going off. You can hear it now. With hardwood floors, it just echoes. So yeah, so they're coming to change out the battery in the smoke alarm today. But other than that, we're having a good day. I'm probably going to read a little bit this morning in Digital Fortress before we head out. So yeah, having a really good time. Hope you guys are all well. Hey guys, just checking in. Had a very busy day today. Went to California Adventure Park. That was a lot of fun. You'll see some clips flying around on this video from that. We got some shawarma for lunch at Avengers Campus. So that was really cool. If you know, you know. But yeah, shawarma was fun. Visited, we actually ended up going back to Disneyland for a little bit for the rest of the day. We went to Toontown, got some popcorn in Toontown, and went a few different places. So yeah, it was a good time. We had a lot of fun. Getting ready to head off to bed here, but I thought I'd do a quick check-in. I've mostly been reading Digital Fortress today, and that's just, it's gotten really good. And so basically Digital Fortress is about a new algorithm that gets written that cannot be cracked by the NSA, by the National Security Administration. It's it's an unbreakable code, essentially, and if it gets out into the wild, criminal organizations and nations around the world will be able to do all the possible dastardly things that you could think of under the noses of the NSA, because they will have an unbreakable code. And it's called, the code is called Digital Fortress. So it's really, really good. Lots of high stakes, thrilling action, suspense. It's good. It's good. Still not quite as good and maybe as put together as some of Dan Brown's newer books have been, but still an excellent read so far. So I'm having a blast with it. But I'm going to get to bed because we are going to the LA Fashion District tomorrow, so that should be fun. And yep, that's it for me. Tuning out for now. Good morning, everybody. We are finally on the last day of our trip. We're actually heading home today. Turns out we probably not going to have time to visit the LA Fashion District. So, kind of a bummer, but, it got to go with the flow, right? And, there's always next time. So, just spent a little bit of time reading today, and spent a little bit of time reading in Digital Fortress today. Really, really enjoying it. I'm only a little over halfway through the book, and it's really, really good. Oh my goodness, having a blast. The intensity has really ratcheted up. Oh, you can hear the traffic outside the window. Yes, yeah. LA traffic, love it. But yeah, so the book is really good. We're just getting up and getting ready to start the drive home. Probably going to pick up some breakfast somewhere, or have leftovers from dinner last night. We'll figure that out. But anyway, that's it from me. I will probably see you guys on the flip side once I get back to Phoenix. And that will be that. Bye for now. Hey everybody. So, we made it back to Phoenix and just relaxed a little bit, took it easy for the afternoon, did some more reading in Digital Fortress, and wow, it's gotten so intense. I've got a little over 100 pages left in the book. Really enjoying it. We listened to most of Dungeon Crawler Carl on the way back from California today. I think we've got about 2.5 hours left, maybe. So I'll probably finish that here in the next day or two. We'll see how that goes. Tomorrow is my partner's actual birthday, so that will be the last day of celebration, but this concludes day 4 of the birthday week, and just, spending time together and enjoying some reading time and sightseeing and all the fun activities we did at Disneyland and California Adventure. So it was a lot of fun. I'll probably have another update tomorrow, but as of right now, I think it is time to hit the sack. Time to turn in and get some good rest, because it's been a long day. So have a good night, and I'll see you in the next check-in. Well, I am officially back and had a really great time. You can hear Ari meowing at me, and very glad to have Dad home. And yeah, I'm very glad to be home. It was a lot of fun. Celebrated my partner's birthday, and just had a real blast. And she was happy, which is always a success, right? So that was fun. We did finish the first book of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I will be doing a review for Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I also finished Digital Fortress by Dan Brown, and I think that was my favorite of the 2 books. It was just such a great read. So I'm really excited to talk more about it. I will be doing a review for Digital Fortress as well, so keep your eyes out for that. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to slide off into the outro for this reading vlog. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And until next time, make sure you read more books, and I will talk with you soon.